The U.S. is facing a baby formula shortage after a safety recall and supply chain disruptions. And one option for parents has been milk banks. This morning, Kimberly Updegrove from Mother's Milk Bank of Austin joins us this morning to talk more about this. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Leslie. It's good to be here.
Yeah, we're glad you're here. So tell us a little bit more how the shortage has impacted the milk bank.
So the nonprofit milk banks around the United States, all 28 of them, have a mission to provide pasteurized donor human milk by prescription to babies with a medical need. And so that means that most of the milk is made safe for babies in neonatal intensive care units in hospitals in the U.S. And some of that milk is also for babies in their homes with a medical need as well. Because families have a primary responsibility to feed their babies, they're now in crisis, and that means that the milk banks step up to help them as well. The milk banks are striving to keep the prioritized medically needy babies fed with pasteurized donor milk, but also to provide guidance and, in some cases, as with the Mother's Milk Bank at Austin, to provide a short-term small volume of milk, pasteurized donor human milk, to these families in need so that they can take some time and explore the retailers who might have formula for their babies.
Yeah, Kimberly, how has this need really affected the bank? I know you alluded to it a little bit, but I imagine that y'all are getting flooded with calls.
You're right. We are flooded with calls from parents who have a range of emotions, from anger and frustration to sobbing on the phones. They're just needing to take care of their babies. And their needs, while we are trying to meet them, they're very difficult because our supply of donated human milk is limited. In order to serve more of these families in this crisis, we need more healthy lactating mothers with a baby under the age of 1 to call or contact the milk bank via its website and sign up to be screened today. Then we will be able to help more of these families. So far, we've been able to field and help up to 30 families per week just from the Mother's Milk Bank at Austin.
Okay, we're seeing here some information on how lactating mothers, you said under the age of 1, who are feeding babies under the age of 1. So they'll go through a phone interview, a written interview, blood draw, and then approval. Is that correct?
That's exactly right. So it takes a minimum of 4 days because the blood results have to come back. But what's different about milk banking from informal sharing is that mothers who are donating their milk are screened, and then the milk is processed to make it safe for the most vulnerable infant. So the interviews about lifestyle and medical status and the blood work showing that they do not carry specific viruses is very, very critical to keeping people safe.
Yeah, absolutely. Kimberly, we are out of time, but I must ask, because you mentioned that safety aspect and that these mothers are being screened. I know some mothers say they're turning to options like homemade formula. Why is that not a good option? And again, why is it so important to go through the proper channels to get baby formula?
I understand the desperation of these families, but formula and human milk are made very specifically to meet the nutrients that are specific to a baby's growth and development, especially their brain development. So making formula at home and diluting formula and feeding things other than what is specifically for an infant is not going to give the baby the nutrients and, in terms of human milk, the immune protection that that baby requires.
Okay, perfect. Well, we appreciate your time, Kimberly Updegrove with the Mother's Milk Bank here in Austin. Milkbank.org if you'd like some more information on volunteering. Thank you so much, Kimberly, for joining us this morning. We'll be right back.
Thank you.